Hi, boys and girls. Rufus and I want to say happy Friday to you. I know you've been missing him, so here he is today to say hello. I've been working at school this morning, and I left a surprise there. So if you get a chance today or tomorrow, be sure to head to school, and there's a sidewalk chalk obstacle course that Mrs. Moore and Miss Rackman and I left for you. So check that out. It's a ton of fun. Today's kind of a gray, yucky day again. I'm looking for sunshine, but hopefully it won't rain and you can get outside this afternoon and play. I want to do a read aloud for you today. And I want to encourage you on some of these yuckier days too to check out the Canary Caper chapter book that I did. It's a mystery and some animals are stolen and 3 kids solve the mystery, which is pretty fun. So check that out if you get a chance. But today's book is a good one because sometimes I know kids have trouble listening to directions, and so Listen Buddy is about a bunny who doesn't always listen. So it's written by Helen Lester and the illustrations are by Lynn Munsinger. Listen Buddy by Helen Lester. Buddy's father had a beautiful big nose. He was a great sniffer. Buddy's mother had beautiful big teeth. She was a great chomper. Buddy had beautiful big ears. It didn't matter. See his nice long ears? When Buddy's parents sent him to the vegetable stand to get a basket of squash, he came home with a basket of wash. When they asked him to buy 15 tomatoes, he came home with 50 potatoes. Buddy's father said, "Listen, Buddy, will you please bring me a pen?" "Who?" asked Buddy. "You," said his father. "Will you please bring me a pen?" "A what?" asked Buddy. Is Buddy listening? He's looking at his book, he's watching TV. "A pen," said his father. "Will you please bring me a pen?" "Sure," said Buddy. Look what Buddy brings. Buddy's father said, "Listen, Buddy." Buddy's mother said, "Listen, Buddy, will you please get me a slice of bread?" "Who?" said Buddy. "You," said his mother. "Will you please get me a slice of bread?" "Oh, what?" asked Buddy. "A slice of bread," said his mother. "Will you please bring me a slice of bread?" "Sure," said Buddy. Buddy's mother said, "Listen, Buddy." Look, he brings a slice of his bed instead of bread. Somehow, Buddy's mind was always wandering too far away from those beautiful ears. His parents tried yelling, "Listen, Buddy!" They tried whispering, "Listen, Buddy." Nothing worked. One day, Buddy got permission to go for a long hop. He had never before been allowed to go beyond the vegetable stand. "Listen, Buddy," his parents warned him. "Just remember that at the end of the road, there are 2 paths. The path to the left will lead you around the pond and back home, but the path to the right will lead you to the cave of the scruffy varmint. And that scruffy varmint has a nasty temper. So be sure to take the path to the left." "Right?" asked Buddy. "Left," said his parents. "Right," said Buddy, and with a salute of his paw, off he went. Feeling very grown up, Buddy hopped along past the vegetable stand and at the end of the road. "Now let's see," he pondered. "Was I supposed to go left or right? Or right or left?" He thought as hard as he could. "The last thing I said was right, so that must be right." Right he went. Is that right? 25 hops later, Buddy discovered that right was wrong. There in front of his cave was the scruffy varmint, doing scruffy varmint things that varmints do, like snarling and mussing his hair and rubbing dirt on his knees and scratching a whole lot of itches. At his feet, there was a large soup pot. "What are you going to do with that soup pot?" asked Buddy.
"What does one usually do with a soup pot? Bake pie?"
replied the scruffy varmint, not too kindly.
"I'm going to make soup."
"Some what?" asked Buddy.
"Soup,"
snarled the scruffy varmint. Buddy had forgotten his parents' warnings about the scruffy varmint. He asked eagerly, "May I help?" The scruffy varmint was not fond of having company, but with help, he'd have his soup sooner. So he said,
"All right, Bunny Rabbit, come help me gather firewood."
"Who what?" asked Buddy.
"You, firewood."
Buddy eagerly hopped ahead of the scruffy varmint. Very gently, he gathered a large prickly bundle, which he held out proudly. Roughly, the varmint grabbed the bundle.
"I said firewood, not briarwood,"
he yelped, plucking the sharp thorns from his paws. You see, he got briars for him. Later, when the pot was filled with water, the scruffy varmint lay across a rock, licking his paws and barking orders.
"Hustle, Bunny Rabbit, get the flour."
"Yes, sir," said Buddy. See what he's putting in the pot. 5 pinches of salt. "Yes, sir," said Buddy.
15 tomatoes.
"Yes, sir," said Buddy. Okay, 5 pinches of salt. He's putting 5 inches of salt. And does that look like 15? Looks like more than 15 to me. And it's not tomatoes, it's potatoes.
And a big load of squash.
"Yes, sir," said Buddy. The scruffy varmint rose and gave the soup a stir. He took a taste. It tasted a little like, well, maybe it needed some pepper. So instead of squash, Buddy put in the wash, didn't he?
"Bunny Rabbit, get the pepper from the left side of the kitchen sink,"
the varmint growled. "Who get the what from the where side of the where what?" asked Buddy. The scruffy varmint repeated,
"Who get the what from the where side of the where what? Never mind."
He stalked into the kitchen and got the pepper himself and sprinkled it into the soup.
"There," he snarled. "Now, Bunny Rabbit, put the soup on the fire."
Bunny put the soup in the fire. The fire went hiss. So did the scruffy varmint.
"I'll teach you," he howled. "I will have soup, Bunny Rabbit soup, and I know just the bunny to use. The Buddy Rabbit who never listens."
Buddy listened. He also hopped very, very, very fast, faster than he had ever hopped in his life. He whizzed up the road past the vegetable stand and into the safety of his house. And a little later, when Buddy's parents asked him to bring a pen and a slice of bread, Buddy listened. It's pretty important to listen, isn't it? All right, have a wonderful weekend, and I will chat with you on Monday. Bye.